So these are my fans watching here. Alright, so I'm here to talk about the history of skateboarding. So let's get started. Imagine yourself gliding through the air on a skateboard, all the adrenaline pumping through your body as the wheels touch down, knowing you've just landed a new trick for the first time. This is an exhilarating rush like no other. Today I'd like to talk to you about the history of skateboarding. Today we'll talk about where skateboarding took place. I will discuss the developments and the modifications that helped make the sport what it is today. Lastly, we will talk about where skateboarding is in today's society. By the end of this speech, you will have an understanding of skateboarding, and hopefully you will also have a new, fun, challenging hobby. So let's go back to the 1950s, to where skateboarding began. Skateboarding began up and down the coast of California in the 1950s. According to A Brief History of Skateboarding by skateboarding expert Steve Crave, the inventor of skateboarding is unknown, and that the first skateboard was constructed from wooden boxes or boards with roller skates, wheels attached to the bottom. The local surfers started doing this for downtime due to the lack of waves to surf. They saw the steep streets along the coast as waves and used the boards to ride down them, emulating the feeling of surfing. Now that you know where skateboarding came from, let's look at the developments and modifications that helped shape the sport. Today's skateboards are unrecognizable compared to the first makeshift boards developed. Improvements are constantly being made. Early skateboards steered poorly because the four wheels were attached to the board, giving the ability to only go in a straight line. With the addition of the axle right here, on the bottom of the board, it gave the ability to control the board and steer left or right. The next improvement was the deck, right here. With the different materials designed, they have been able to improve the deck considerably. Each deck consists of 7 layers or 9 layers of maple wood. Sometimes the middle layers are made of fiberglass, which helps strengthen the deck. Today, skateboards are symmetrical so that they can be ridden in various ways. Now that we've been over the trucks and deck, we can talk about arguably the most important improvement. The polyurethane wheel, composed of sand-like material, was formed into a wheel with an adhesive binder under extreme pressure. Doing this, decks became easier to control and the wheels more durable than the early clay materials that broke apart easily. This new polyurethane wheel made it possible to adapt to different types of skateboarding, like street or vert skateboarding. After years of development and progress, skateboarding has developed into 2 main forms: street and vert skateboarding. Vert or vertical focuses on half pipes, quarter pipes, and bowls. Street skateboarding includes rails, boxes, ledges, and any flatland materials. According to the article written by Mark Doe, Skateboarding Mark Facts, in Board Track magazine, a survey in 2012 showed that 78% of skateboarders consider themselves street skaters. According to 2013 Summer Skate Expo, skateboarding is the third largest participated sport in the U.S. It is now in the Olympics and has individual competitions all over the world. It all started out from wanting to emulate surfing and transformed it to its own sport. Today we got to talk about where skateboarding started, how it developed, and where the sport is today. Hopefully you have a better understanding of history and skateboarding. I hope you enjoyed the learning of skateboarding, and I encourage you all to go out and give skateboarding a try. Thank you. My fans, I want to thank them for doing this for me.